having some issues with YouTube. Don't know why I can't see my stream. The fuck. Ah, there we are. Live stream is starting soon. Okay. So I've been playing against some Wardens yesterday, and they got some really good moves, and I got beaten to death, like, you know, 3-0. I mean, I was fucking demolished, and I just want to see the opportunities, the tools that make the Warden so great. And I know a few tricks with the Warden, but I haven't really played it. I've played the realistic mode with the knights, and it was pretty intense. It was pretty nice, but still the AI is pretty shit, and I don't think there are too many level 3 bots in the story mode, in realistic mode, because they were pretty simple to beat, and I didn't see too many parries. And seriously, what? So I can't even. Okay, fuck. I just started playing, man, and you got a scheduled maintenance. Okay, I did not know about the scheduled maintenance. Holy shit.
Round 1.
Ah. Okay, I just hate these servers, man. It's so lame. Oh, bad move. No. She can open in many ways. Yep, bad move. Yes. Bad move. This is very predictable what I'm doing here, and I should stop doing that. No, up, man. What the fuck? Yes, it's very dynamic and very fluid, this Warden. I mean, you always have something to do with it, you know? It's just with the Peacekeeper, I have a combo, I use it all the time, I cancel it most of the times, but I want to learn how to cancel how to cancel that heavy attack, because okay, so I failed big time here. Ah, okay. I would really like a controller with this game. Oh. Parry, fuck's sake. Yes. Yeah, it's working on bots, I guess, but on players at certain skill, it's a very easy parry. Especially players that know how to play against the Warden will know. Wow, no. Yeah, I don't want to kill him really fast. I just want to try some combos on him. But he's just hitting me constantly. What the fuck are you doing, man? Ah, okay. Why didn't I parry that? Oh. Wow. Wow. Ooh, no. That was a good one, I think. I think I could have fooled the player, my skill range. Ooh. So I don't know if that is a 100% punish. I don't know if that's parryable or blockable, but it certainly seems like after I parry somebody, I get a really smooth move with the I got the opening with a heavy attack. But I don't know. I do know that the Warden has a slower upper attack, and for instance, when you guard break somebody, it's always better to do a side heavy attack than on an upper heavy attack, which will take a lot of time and most likely will be parried, because at some point players just play with feints and just they are attacking from you know, surprise attacks, and they cancel most of them and just guard break you, and it's a mind game, to be honest. Should I try another? Let's try another one. Let's fuck it until they disconnect me. Can't play this game Friday afternoon, man. Come on, Ubisoft. Come on, Ubisoft. You can do the servers. You got the money. Do the servers, man. Forget peer-to-peer. It's bullshit. Latency, disconnect, you know, not everybody has a good internet. So if somebody disconnects in a 4 versus 4, man, I don't care, I don't give a shit. Don't put another player, don't put a bot. Critical error, Ubisoft are going and yeah, why not? I really hope then when the maintenance is off, they just say, okay, we dropped peer-to-peer, reinstall the game, or I don't know, install this patch and you will get automatically connected to our servers, and when you play we have dedicated servers for your gameplay and everything would be fine. I mean, you can host on a single server like, I don't know, most duels, because there are, I don't know, 1 versus 1, like 10,000 people, and you can put 2 servers, 3 servers. I don't know how servers work, but I do know that I play games with 64 players on a server, and there is really no issue. And I bet you can put 64 players on a server that play different things, like, I don't know, 8 of them play 4 versus 4 on Dominion, and 2 of them are in Brawl, and 1 of them is in story mode, and you know, just fill the gaps on the server and just make a server, man. It's much easier, and this game has a lot of potential. It would be such a waste to let this game die, because okay, I'm a gamer and I like games a lot. I won't be dropping the game just like that, you know. I will insist a bit on it. I will, you know, try to have the patience to continue playing this game because I like it. It's fresh, it's something new. It's I don't know if it's super fresh, but at least for online it's quite nice. And I don't know, it would be just a waste, a huge waste for this game to die. Contacting servers. Okay, it's in maintenance. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna quit the game and try again later. And I really, really hope Ubisoft just do the right thing and put servers and just reinvent this game, man. Because I already said that it's a big waste. And it would be a shame. Would be a shame to let this game die. But if there aren't any players, the game will die at some point, because I know a few players that dropped the game already. I mean, they bought the game, they were hyped about it, and they say, okay, I'm gonna play the shit out of this game, and I'm gonna be the best at it, I'm gonna beat every friend I have with it. And they just played the beta and they were so hyped. They bought the game in the night it was launched. They were already prepaid. It was already deluxe edition and everything with DLC, prepaid everything, you know, season pass and all. And 3 days in a row they just got disconnected a lot and got frustrated. They got to play against players that played continuously. I think they got 87 gear score and 3 reputation levels, and it was just, you know, a handful to fight those guys in 4 versus 4, because at some point gear counts and you can feel that guy doesn't run out of stamina, man. He just keeps hitting you and parrying you and you can't do shit, and you parry a hit and he doesn't get tired, man. And then he unlocks feats faster than you because he can kill faster than you, because he has so much stamina reduction or so much attack power that he just rips through your friends, man. And the matchmaking is what causes this game to lose interest. Many guys I play with, they just play this game for an hour, get really annoyed, they get disconnected, parties break up after, I don't know, we play 4 versus 4 elimination, and then somebody in the other team leaves or gets disconnected, and then we get an AI, and then another guy leaves because he can't play with an AI because AI sucks, and he keeps getting I don't know, gangbanged or stuff like. We usually play with honor, so we don't gangbang each other. If we see somebody duel, we just let him duel and beat him up, and if you can beat him, then I will duel you afterwards. Just no need to, you know, jump on the guys alone. It's stupid. I mean, he's a player too. I mean, he wants to have fun, just like me. Why would I go and just use my feet on him and fucking catapult one-shot him and shit like that? But many of the players that were addicted to this game and devoted to this game, they just went back to Battlefield or Overwatch or other games online that actually work, man. And it's not about the game style, it's not about the gameplay, it's just about the matchmaking, the shitty peer-to-peer connections, and the lack of interest Ubisoft gives this game from a gameplay point of view. Because I've seen you can get steel, and you can buy this, and you can buy that, and you can get loot, and you can get better gear, and you can get a lot of stuff. Okay, I understand that microtransaction is valid for 4 versus 4 where gear actually counts, and in a duel or in a brawl where gear doesn't count, it won't make you better. It won't make you a better player buying with euros packs or steel. It won't make you better. You need to actually play the game a lot to be a good player. And this is what makes this game so interesting, because it's extremely challenging, it's extremely hard to be good at it. You have to be careful, you have to anticipate hits, you have to be always careful at your opponent and what he's about to do, or when he's gonna feint, or what his attacks are. And you need to play all the characters to be, you know, you have to have the knowledge of every move in the game, and to know how to expect it or to parry, know how to parry, what to block. And that there is a lot of things that makes you go in a focus mode. I can't even talk most of the times when I duel. It's just so much attention and focus needed to actually be good at this game. Is that, for instance, I look at the True Talent and I look at his streams, and he's a really good player. He can anticipate things, and he also has a controller, which is, for me, for instance, I played a lot of shooters lately, and keyboard and mouse is the only way to go with shooters. I don't play shooters with controllers. I just can't. I just don't like it. I never learned to play with a controller because it was boring, and it wasn't my style. Probably there are people that know how to play with a controller, really good with it, but this is not my case. I don't like controllers in shooter. I like controllers in fighter games, and I would like a controller with this game as well. But to be honest, instead of buying a regular Xbox One controller, and which is not the best quality controller you can, what the fuck is that car, man? It's not the best controller you can buy. It's pretty shitty quality, and instead of that, I would pay more money to get the Elite version, and which is just awesome. It has more buttons, it's very quality built, and the analogs are just awesome, and the triggers as well. You can adjust the sensitivity of your triggers, and it's a different product. It's a more expensive, more premium product. Of course, it's better, but I've seen this guy fight. I've seen a lot of his stream. I've subscribed to him. He's a very good player, and I've learned a lot. For instance, I choose Peacekeeper because I've seen some of the movies from True Talent, some of the streams, and I said, okay, man, this makes sense. This is my style. You know, I like Peacekeepers. I want to play Peacekeeper. And when I started playing For Honor, I instantly picked Peacekeeper. This is the one, man. And then people told me, dude, this is not the best hero to start with, man. I mean, I haven't played this kind of game. The only similar game to this I've played I don't know, Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 9, but that's pretty much. I didn't even play Dark Souls because I found it very slow paced and boring, and I like to games to have more action, more fluid action. But this game has it. This game just pushed my buttons, man, and it's so annoying that it doesn't work, and it's frustrating as hell, man. I don't know how the game works on consoles. Don't have a console, but I don't think it's any good because consoles are actually PCs, and peer-to-peer sucks on consoles, on PCs, on whatever you want. A dedicated server will always be more superior and better in every way than peer-to-peer. Fucking peer-to-peer is from 1960s, man. Fuck. Seriously, Ubisoft. I really hope you could watch this video and more videos from other players that are frustrated and annoyed that I for instance wanted a game with swords for a long time, but the games that were available with swords at that point, the only one that really got me was The Witcher, and The Witcher has an interesting fighting system, especially The Witcher 3, the Wild Hunt. I played that on Xbox One, and it was so fluid. It wasn't the most realistic fighting style because most swings take a lot of time, and they're just predictable. But there is no PvP, and I played only with the story mode, and AI was a bit, when you're fighting 3 or 4 guys, they were just standing there and doing nothing and waiting for you to cut them, and there were enemies that would fuck you up pretty fast, but you have spells, you have a lot of magical stuff and abilities and swords, and it's very versatile, that game. It's one of the best sword games I've ever played, The Witcher, and I told you, I really wish that CD Projekt would make a similar game to For Honor. Actually, I'm not hoping for that more than I'm hoping for Ubisoft to actually give a fuck about this game and make some dedicated servers. That I said, it will be so much better, and just fix some movement stuff in the game and some OP shit, and I don't know, there are solutions to it. I bet there is a team that works around the clock and tries to better this game, but I don't know how much money it's involved. I don't know, it should be enough money, I think. I don't know if it's a money struggle. I don't know if it's an idea struggle. I understood that the context. I mean, I watched some videos from Scala Grim, and I don't know if that's the right name. I can't pronounce it because I'm Romanian. This is not my main language. But historically speaking, this game is just off the hook. Doesn't have any contact with reality, and some of the things and the clothing and the weapons are a bit off the hook, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? It's just a game. It's a PvP based game. It's not the campaign mode, the story mode is not the main attraction in this game. The story mode is a pretty straightforward, go kill this, go fight that. It's no drama, no mystery. There is just a bunch of bots running around and you kill them, and to be honest, the story mode is pretty lame. I mean, the voice acting is okay-ish, but sometimes bosses just keep spamming the same sentence and it gets really annoying. Like when you fight Orochi in the Vikings chapters, when you're with a raider and you get to fight with an Orochi, and that's like he's like the the Jet Li and Steven Seagal all together of every samurai there. He's like the boss, he kills everybody with one swing, and it's just fucking awesome. And you're with a half-naked raider there with a huge axe, and you fight him, and he's pretty OP. He has some things. He transforms into 3 other Orochis, and then all 3 of you attack you, but they have a certain aggro range, and if you go further back, a bit back, they stop following you, and you can just get your health back. It wasn't the most challenging boss ever. But while we were fighting, he kept saying, "Ah, you're a Viking, legendary." And I said, oh, okay, that's a quote. That's a, you know, an audio from the boss. I mean, that's a voice line from the boss. Okay, that's fair enough. But then he said it again. Ah, you're a Viking, legendary. And I said, okay, I must have triggered something. I mean, maybe if I hit him, maybe if I do some certain things to him, he will say that. But no, he would just say randomly, and he wouldn't shut the fuck up. He would say every 10 seconds, ah, you're a Viking, legendary. And it's so fucking annoying. I just had to turn off. I just press S, oh, master volume 0, fuck it. I just listen to music instead. And it's that lack of attention to detail. It's what gets me from Ubisoft, and it's annoying because I really like the game. You know, I like the game, and I like it to be fluid, and I like it to be, you know, working, and to have some quality stuff in it, and some, you know, like Blizzard does their thing when they pay attention to every detail, and voice lines are fucking immaculate, and everything is just epic. Ubisoft nearly got it right. Screwed it up on the server, screwed it up on the story mode, but hop, whoop, and we're back in, apparently. Well, let's see now. Custom match. Maybe I should not start another stream because this is a lot of time now. Yeah, I should probably start another stream. Well, see you in the other one.